Hey guys, welcome back to Weekenders on the Water. Today we're here in Weeki Wachee Springs, and today we're gonna go on a jet ski adventure upriver to the spring head. It's gonna be a ton of fun, so make sure you stick around, check it out, hit that subscribe button, and let's go.
Alright guys, so like I said, we are here in Weeki Wachee today. We're gonna go see some manatees, and we're actually gonna go all the way to the spring head. So we've kayaked this spring river a million times. But we always seem to kind of like give up as we get a little closer to the spring head. Now the spring head does start in Weeki Wachee State Park, and we actually did a video on that on our other channel where they have like the mermaid show and all kinds of cool stuff. So we'll link that video down below too. But really excited to be here. It is New Year's Day, so happy New Year's if you guys are celebrating. Hopefully everyone had a safe New Year's Eve. And yeah, let's go up and see some manatees, see some pretty houses, see some turtles. Let's see what else we can see. See some turtles. Yeah, let's go.
All right guys, so we just got launched here at Rogers Park directly behind me. The entire river here is a no wake zone, so we're gonna go up there idle speed. It's gonna take a while, it's about 5 miles, but hopefully we should see some manatees. I almost guarantee 99% chance we're gonna see some manatees. Gonna go visit Hospital Hole. We've never been all the way up the river, so it's gonna be a ton of fun. We've kayaked this river many times. We've never been here with a jet ski, so we're super excited to check it out. But yeah, we just got launched here, so let's get going.
All right guys, so we are getting close to Hospital Hole. I see people swimming around here, so maybe we'll see some manatees here. Lewis can give you guys some more lore about what Hospital Hole is, etc. But allegedly this is where sick manatees come to get better. So, there you go.
All right, so here we are at Hospital Hole. We'll see if there's a manatee down here. Usually this is where manatees come in out of the Gulf to kind of hang out and relax, rejuvenate. It's dark though, I don't see any. Usually if we're going to see a manatee this trip, this is where we're going to see them. Oh, there's some bubbles. There may be one down there. Yeah, I think there's a manatee farting. We'll see if one pops up.
Alright, so seeing bubbles, I'm seeing fish. Not seeing any manatees, which is kind of crummy. But let's keep going and maybe we'll see some soon. Let's go.
I am shocked that we didn't see a manatee there. We're waiting for a couple minutes. But there's a lot of kayakers, and also, you know, people wanted to swim the hole, so they didn't want to, you know, cause too many problems with our internal combustion engines. But we'll wait around for a couple minutes. We'll check again on the way out. We'll see. But yeah, with it being winter time, this is the time that they're most likely to be up in the springs, up in the rivers. So we'll keep an eye out as we keep going. It's possible they make it all the way to the spring head, but we'll see. Anyways, there's a Seadoo switch. Cruising the river. And if you want to know my opinions on these, check out my video in the link down below that I did on the Seadoo switch. So if memory serves me, this is about a 5-mile river up to the spring head. It kind of starts out here with houses on one side, you know, this nice green forest on the other. But we get about a mile or two up there, and man, there's all these like, I don't know if it's PVC or it's metal pipes, but there's all these pipes in the river sticking straight up. But anyways, we'll get about a mile or two up the river, and then we'll just basically be in the forest. All these houses, civilization will fade away, and it is a really beautiful run. Water here is so crystal clear, it's gorgeous, beautiful to come swimming in. About a year ago, they instituted a new rule on this river where there's no docking, or there's no beaching, there's no anchoring of any boats at all, including kayaks. They're trying to bring the river back to its natural state. So you can still get in the river as long as you hold your vessel, and that's what we're going to try to do. You know, we can't really do a ton of swimming, but we can at least, you know, stand, maybe let the jet skis float for a second or two while we take a dive and then come back up and grab them again. It's the kind of game you got to play. It's worth it. This place is beautiful. And this house here has got some of these floating, like hang from the tree type of air plants. I have no idea what those are, but you see them every once in a while. It's fascinating. No soil. I know there's a couple plants that don't require soil, like you can hang them like that. I don't know what those are. They're huge. You see them every now and then in Florida. They're cool. I haven't seen any houses for sale just yet, but last time that we were on the river, there was like a lot for sale. I think they wanted $1 million just for the land. You know, so then on top of that, you got to build your own. So pretty pricey, but I'll tell you what, it'd be one of the greatest places in Florida to live. I mean, have this in your backyard. Come on. I mean, you wouldn't need a swimming pool, so that saves you at least $100,000, $200,000 there. Boy math. All right, so as we mentioned, it is January 1st, so Happy New Year, but these people over here got their Snope machine out. I thought it was a Snope machine, but no. Snope. It's a bubble machine. It's making bubbles. Bubbles everywhere. Look at that with the mermaid. how pretty. Makes me feel like we're at Disney World and all the bubbles. All right, so I think we're approaching the end of civilization. Over the years, I've been watching this house here got built. This one here looks like, I don't know if that's part of that house or what, but they got a camper RV there. So if you buy the land, might not be a bad idea to put a camper there while you're waiting to build. But yeah, I believe that these are the last few houses before we're kind of just on our own in the middle of the wilderness. Wildest ride in the wilderness. Also too, a lot of people got these funny signs here. That one there is talking about look out for Sasquatches. Seen obviously plenty of signs about mermaids and manatees and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So people have a good time with it. But yeah, you can see it. I think right there, that's probably the last. Maybe it's this house here that we watched get built. I think this is the newest one. But yeah, that's the last one here before we're. It's all going to be wilderness, trees and everything up there. And in case you guys were wondering, we are cruising along at an idle speed of about 1,800 RPM. This puts us between 2 to 3 miles an hour. So we're cruising at 1,800 RPM, which is 2 to 3 miles an hour. It's going to take quite a while to get up here to the Springhead, 5 miles away. Hey, it's idle speed. Yeah, man, you're going faster than we are. We're working for it. Yeah, we're getting passed by a kayaker. Dude's cooking. Oh well. And as we travel further upriver, you can see there's basically nothing but kayakers and other boaters up here. I mean, it's dead quiet other than the sound of our engines. Those 3-cylinder Seadoo engines make a clickety-clack. All right, so as I was saying, the further you get up here, just the more beautiful it is. There's nobody around. A couple kayakers back behind us, and that's about it. And if we were to shut off our engines, it'd be dead quiet out here. So it's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the reasons why usually when we come here we bring the kayaks, just because it's so much more peaceful. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice not having to paddle, but it's nice kind of enjoy the wilderness too. Definitely do not recommend bringing like a boom box or stereo, something like that. It ruins the whole vibe, you know, kind of like our engines do. Still got a long way to go, cruising at 2 miles an hour.
Unfortunately, still a lot of like down branches and stuff in the river here. As you guys know, we had a really bad hurricane a couple months ago, and it's always interesting to come back out afterwards to see how things have changed. And I definitely noticed more down trees and branches in the river. So there you go.
So there's like a little condominiums over there. This is about as far as we've ever made it on the kayaks before. So we're probably, I don't know, 3 miles upriver at this point. I have to check. But yeah, it's a long way to go upstream on a kayak for sure. So I think just around the corner is probably about as far as we've ever made it. And then we're gonna be in uncharted territories. Lewis and Clark, Lewis and Christine, exploring the wilderness, because the wilderness begs to be explored. That's my partner. She's my my adventure buddy.
Lewis is talking some sort of smack right now, but as we are entering the Weeki Wachee Springs Park, we have to stay in our vessel. Fishing and swimming is prohibited, and also just watch out for venomous snakes. Great. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is actually a vulture drinking out of the river. Spring, the river. I guess it's technically a river at this point. So other than that vulture and one other bird, those are all of the animals we've seen today. Have not seen, oh, there's some wood storks over there. We'll tackle them. Egrets too. But other than that, no turtles, no manatees. I just see a Lewis butt. Because, you know, I'd rather lead dogs and you never do this. But, have faith. Hopefully we're going to see some. Maybe.
And almost on demand, there is a blue heron. Wildlife out here in the park. So the closer that we get here to the Springhead, just, I mean, the water's been gorgeous this whole time, but just look at it now. I mean, it's crystal clear, slight blue tint to it, absolutely gorgeous. Seen a couple fish swimming around here. I know there's a lot of mullet in this river, so we'll see if we can find some of them. then up here at this end too, you can rent kayaks from the state park as well, and just kind of cruise downriver if you're looking for something a little bit easier. And they have a place where they'll take you out too, so you can, I think you can bring your own as well, so you can just kind of cruise downriver. They'll take you out, throw all your kayaks in a van, a trailer, haul you back up to the state park. So if you don't want to kayak upstream, you don't have to. We've never done that before. It always seems to sell out. Maybe the winter time is the time to do it.
Hey guys, my else are getting a little bit closer, and I wanted to point out this interesting tree. That doesn't look sketchy at all, not even a little bit. So far, I've only seen birds and fish, no turtles, no manatees, no gators. Womp womp. But we're not done yet. Hopefully we'll see some more. Probably go up. You guys, not a second after I just ended that last clip, we just see a little manatee. Oh, he's so cute. Lucy's is gonna get him now. Let's get some. He's a little closer than I am, but he's so cool. Or she, it, little guy. That's so cool.
So of course, my wife Snow White, who's always on the lookout for animals, has spotted this little guy. There's a manatee just chilling out in the river. Kind of an adolescent, about medium sized, eating up some grass. Yeah, so that was super cool, checking out the manatee back there. Just a little guy. Hopefully we see some more wildlife now that we're in the actual park.
This is so pretty all through here. Just like quiet, chill, lovely. Hi, babe. Oh, so you can notice how clear the water is. Here's the fish and the loggies. Those are pretty guys. I'm so excited we saw a manatee though. Like we almost went past them. So that's why you always gotta wear your polarized glasses and pay attention.
As we get closer to the spring head, the river is very narrow, very shallow, so not a ton of room here to maneuver. And then it seems like they're just dumping tourists into the river. People have no business on kayaks. Every single one of them's got their paddles upside down. We had one woman just now going down backwards, had no idea how to turn herself around. I'm completely stopped off the edge of the river here to let her go by. She wasn't going to do anything to straighten her out. She's gonna bump right into me, so I had to take evasive emergency maneuvers to get around her. Yeah, just lots of renters on kayaks. Good thing they don't have jet ski rentals. That'd be a mess up here. So just be careful. I was wrong earlier. So which means my initial discussion was correct. We are now almost 4 miles into it, and we still got a ways to go. So it really is about 5 miles. So maybe another 30-45 minutes we should be there. That's fun. Dodging tourists and boats. Tell you what, we're gonna fly on the way back. When we get the current with us, even at idle speed, we're gonna be doing like 5-6 miles an hour.
Alright guys, so we are still inside the state park, obviously. But I just saw a sign that says we are 4 miles to Rogers Park, and that's where we have dropped it. So we're still heading up the spring. Hopefully we make it to spring head. I think it's like getting it's like 3 o'clock, so I think we have to be out of the water. I think it's 30 minutes after sunset, so I think by 6, hopefully we make it back in time. I'm half Lewis about that. Yeah, so far so cool. This is really nice up here. I'm glad that we decided to come here today. The manatee was really cool, of course. So yeah, so I'll update y'all again if I see anything fun. Let's go.
You know, with it being so peaceful out here, like I said, I do feel a little guilty kind of bringing a loud, noisy jet ski up here. But obviously, way easier to do this than it is to kayak this far. But kind of makes me wonder about those electronic jet skis. That kind of would be fun up here. Only problem with those electronic jet skis is I think the battery life on them is like 40 minutes. And we've already been at this for almost 2 hours, so I still don't think that they would make it. Those electronic jet skis are fun. I mean, they look like fun. I just don't get it. The battery technology's got a little ways to go before we start electrifying jet skis. I mean, unless your whole plan is they're going to ride it for 40 minutes a day, and that's it. I mean, that would take care of most of the trips we do, that's for sure.
We're in the little part where the Weeki Wachee State Park does like a little boat tour. So if you go to Weeki Wachee State Park's like springs, or like where they have the mermaid show, they also have a free boat ride there. So this is kind of where they come in and turn around, and then they go back to their own dock. So we're getting pretty close. Probably maybe a quarter of a mile with that. It's not a very long boat ride, but overall pretty cool. Haven't seen any more manatees or anything yet, but have seen some more birds. So birds are here. So maybe see some more cool things. Maybe you'll see a boat full of tourists. Who knows? And you guys kind of can see the boats over there. There you go. This water is so beautiful and so clear. Just crazy. I maintain Florida as one of the most beautiful places in the entire world. You know, in terms of different things you can see, just you know, really short, dense area. Highly recommend a visit here to Weeki Wachee for sure.
There's an anahinga bird flapping over there. There's not a ton of wildlife yet. I think this is it. We made it to the very top. This is as far as you can possibly go. So here's the boat coming into the dock. So this is where, if you were to come to the state park, this is the free tour boat you can ride on. No vessels beyond this point. That is it. Finally made it all the way to the spring head, as far as you can go anyways. So that is it. That's Weeki Wachee State Park. So Buccaneer Bay, water slides and everything. It's a good time. It's a beautiful place. Well, we made it all the way to the top. Now it should be a much quicker ride heading back. Did you have fun? That was a nice, pleasant ride. So now we're gonna start heading back, and I bet you we're probably gonna do about 5-6 miles an hour back with the current. So it's about, oh, let me stop and see how far are we. So we are currently 5.8 miles upriver here at the spring head. That took us 2.5 hours. It's a long way, especially if you kayak it. It takes forever. I don't know. We got passed by one guy though, so even though we're doing idle speed, we had one guy going faster than us. But yeah, I mean, we got all the way to the top there, waved to the rangers. They waved back. No one really.
How's that?
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they're not going to do anything about it. We're not. It's not allowed. It just doesn't happen often. Yeah, I was hoping a little bit faster. We're going about 3 to 4 miles an hour, so it's going to take us an hour and a half to get back probably. Plus we got some lunch. Once we get outside the park, we can stop. So thinking about stopping and eating that.
Oh, that was fun. So Lewis thinks it'll take us about 90 minutes to get back to the boat ramp. And if we see anything cool along the way, we'll let you know. Highlight for me was definitely Manatee and hanging out with Manatee. So there you go. So if you don't see anything else cool, we'll see you guys back at the boat ramp. But if you just see something cool, we'll let you guys know. Alright guys, so we pulled over for a second. Lewis wanted to fly the drone, so we are not anchored, we are not beached, we are standing, and our skis are literally within our hands, so don't break the rules. What?
Yeah, it's hard to hold the ski and fly the drone at the same time.
Well, that's what happens when you're the master of the universe. You can do all the things. And you are matching your ski today with your green, and I just now noticed that. I've been with you all day, and I just put it all together. Alright guys, so hopefully you all enjoyed the video. I actually had a really good day. I always have a good day hanging out with Lewis, but it was cool. Yeah, so someone forgot to pay for parking, so we'll see what that ticket is whenever we get back to the ramp. Let you guys know. But yeah, with that being said, we'll see you guys back at the boat ramp.
Alright, so we made it back to Hospital Hole. See some people swimming there. I don't see any manatees again. Yeah, I don't see any manatees, but we're gonna keep on going. We're almost back, about another half mile. The sun's going down, it's getting cold. Still got about an hour left of daylight, but about ready to be off the river. It's been a long day idling. All right guys, so that's gonna wrap up our ride here. We had a fantastic time out on the river. The river is beautiful, highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice slow paced ride. Something a little bit different than usual, where you're not gonna be going full throttle all the time. At all, really. We hit a blazing speed, top speed is 7 miles an hour, and I think that that's probably a little generous on the way coming back, but there you have it. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Remember to hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Really help us out. And with that being said, we're out of here. We'll see you next weekend.
Bye.
All right, river already. We launched here from Rogers Park.
All right, y'all, like Louis said, we are here in Weeki Wachee. All right, so we're, I thought he was talking to me, talking to you guys.